Check out Fast Custom Shirts for hundreds and hundreds of t-shirt designs, horror, exploitation, custom work. We needed some custom work, so we hit them up. Support the podcast, fastcustomshirts.com, dwnproductions.net. Maybe you want a mask bust prop made, hit me up. I might be able to do that for you.
Tales from the Crypt.
Season 5, Episode 12. Halfway Horrible. Starts out with the intro. And then the Crypt Keeper, he's dressed up as a very dated, maybe offensive hairdresser. You know the kind. You know. And then we get into the story. This one's about a pharmaceutical mobile, a chemical mogul. Mogul. It's mogul. A mogul played by a mogul, a moogly, a moglips, played by Clancy Brown of Extreme Prejudice fame. And he's in a what do they call them? A morgue. He's in a morgue with a cop, and he's like, "Hey, look at this fucking dead, bloated guy." Pardon me. He's full of this new chemical you're making, and I don't know what this new chemical is. Like, we'll get into it. It glows bright as shit under a black light, and it's kind of slimy and translucent. So you figure it out. So it flashes back to 6 years earlier, and they're in old Clancy and three of his colleagues are in Brazil, and they're taking part of some voodoo ritual. They don't really say what it is. They just show Clancy Brown feeding this fucking Aboriginal dude or Brazilian native a bunch of seed from a bowl, and it's all dripping down his chest and mouth, all sensual like. And they just put him in a coffin. I think Clancy Brown draws on his chest or some shit, like a little heart or something. And they put him in a casket, and all the natives do their native dance, and whatever they do, the native broads have their wacky tits out. And then we cut to the future, or maybe we don't. Maybe they do another ritual, and we started out so good. There were some good episodes in season 5. They're still in Africa. Clancy Brown says to two of the guys, "Hey, this other guy left because the local police are on our trail like we thought they would be. So, get all the stuff together and get out of here. We gotta leave." And then he behind a bush, and the third guy, he's getting a ritual done on him. And I guess the natives say, "You give us a sacrifice, and we'll give you our secrets to this bull milk." So he does, and this bull milk or seed or sperm is it's like a preservative. So Clancy Brown's company's gonna like use it to preserve food, preserve wood, preserve Viagra, preserve clothing. It's like an all around miracle preservative. But like all his employees and people around him keep dying. Somebody broke into his home, and like there's the same note being left like on all the murder victims, and it's graffitied in his living room. It says "too cool to be forgotten," but it's like the number 2 and then the number 4. I don't fucking know. And This the guy he sacrificed comes back as a zombie, but it turns out Clancy Brown's really the killer, and it's part of the curse. But that's not even the twist. The twist is Cheech Marin comes to see Clancy Brown. He's some kind of doctor. They don't say, I guess, which doctor, because he performs he says something like, oh, yeah, this is part of a curse from the tribe. We got to get rid of your bad half because everybody has good and evil in them, and the curse feeds off the evil half. So Cheech Marin goes and puts on white face and goes, ooh, booga, booga, booga. And then Clancy Brown's like in the shadows calling up his fucking business saying, hey, bring me the rest of that sperm and come post haste. And the lady brings it to him and, oh, half his face is ripped off and he's going to preserve it. Who fucking cares?
Tales from the Crypt.
And then the crypt keeper's fucking dressed up like a fucking hairdresser again, says something about sucking dick, and it's another fucking whatever episode. I don't know, man. I was excited to go back and watch these. Shit. One more episode of this season, and then just one more season, and fuck. There's been a handful of great episodes. Maybe I can count them on one hand. But fuck. If you liked whatever this is, check out the podcast that Joe of Fast Custom Shirts, we release on Mondays. Mostly it'll be here on the channel. And it's the same shit, not Tales from the Crypt, just movies we watched. Fuck. Boy, God.